Once upon a time, far beneath the waves, deeper than any human had ever ventured, there was a hidden world, a world of wonder, mystery, and magic. This was the realm of the International Sea Station, an underwater kingdom where science and magic met to unlock the ocean's deepest secrets. Our story begins with a young, curious girl named Marina. She lived in a small coastal village where the sound of waves crashing against the shore was her lullaby each night. Marina was unlike any other child in the village. She didn't just love the sea, she felt a connection to it, a pull, as if the ocean itself whispered her name with every wave. One stormy evening, while gazing out at the horizon, Marina noticed something strange. There, far out in the distance, she saw a flash of blue light that seemed to rise from the depths of the ocean. No one else in the village seemed to see it, but Marina's heart raced. She knew, somehow, that this light was calling to her. Unable to ignore the feeling, Marina ran to the shore and stepped into a small rowboat. The storm clouds above swirled and the waves grew stronger, but she wasn't afraid. Guided by the mysterious blue light, she paddled into the vast ocean until the village was a distant memory. After what felt like hours, Marina found herself floating above the darkest part of the sea. Suddenly, the water around her began to glow, and with a soft whoosh, the rowboat started sinking, gently, as if the ocean had decided to carry her down. She wasn't drowning, though. Instead, she found herself breathing underwater as easily as if she were still on land. It was as if the ocean itself had granted her the ability to live in its depths. As she descended, the waters around her grew brighter, filled with dazzling marine creatures, jellyfish that shimmered like stars, fish with glowing scales, and coral reefs that pulsed with a life of their own. And then, in the distance, she saw it, the International Sea Station. The station wasn't just a building, it was a marvel, a blend of crystal and metal, floating gracefully in the ocean like a magical castle. Its walls shimmered with a silvery blue light, and schools of fish darted around it, as if it were a part of the ocean itself. Wide windows revealed people inside, humans who lived beneath the sea, studying, exploring, and protecting the mysteries of the deep. Marina's boat landed softly at the station's entrance. A tall figure, draped in flowing robes that seemed to be made of water itself, stood waiting for her. It was a woman with sea-green eyes and hair that floated around her like seaweed in the current. She smiled warmly at Marina. "Welcome, young one," the woman said, her voice as gentle as the waves. "I am Narina, the guardian of the International Sea Station. You've been chosen to join us in a journey that will change the fate of the ocean, and perhaps the world." Marina was speechless, her eyes wide with wonder. "But why me?" she finally managed to ask. Narina knelt down and looked deeply into Marina's eyes. "You have always been special, Marina. You hear the call of the sea just as we do, and now you will learn why." With a wave of her hand, Narina led Marina inside the sea station. As they walked through the gleaming halls, Marina saw scientists and engineers working with magic and technology that seemed far beyond anything she could have imagined. They were studying the ocean's most incredible creatures, giant squids, glowing sea turtles, and even creatures that no human had ever discovered before. But it wasn't just the creatures they studied. They were unlocking the magic that lived within the ocean itself, magic that could heal the earth, provide limitless energy, and bring balance to a world on the brink of chaos. And this magic wasn't hidden. It was all around them, flowing through the water, carried by the tides. Nerina stopped in front of a large, glowing map of the ocean where tiny lights blinked across its surface. These lights, she explained, are the heartbeats of the sea. Every creature, every coral, every drop of water is connected. But something is happening, Marina. The ocean is changing. Its magic is fading. Marina felt a chill run down her spine. Why? She asked. Nerina's expression grew somber. Humans have forgotten their connection to the ocean. Pollution, overfishing, and greed are draining its life force. The magic is disappearing, and if we don't act soon, the ocean, and everything within it, will be lost. Marina felt a surge of determination rise within her. What can I do to help? Nerina smiled again, this time with a hint of pride. You are braver than you know, Marina. The ocean has chosen you to be its voice. You will carry its message to the surface, remind humans of their bond with the sea, and help them understand that the fate of the ocean is tied to their own. Marina hesitated, unsure if she was truly ready for such a task. But then she remembered the call she had felt in her heart, the pull of the ocean that had brought her here. She knew this was her purpose. I'll do it, Marina said, her voice steady and resolute. I'll be the ocean's voice. Nerina nodded and placed a small glowing seashell in Marina's hand. This will guide you, she said. It holds the wisdom of the sea. Whenever you need its help, just listen closely, and you will hear the ocean's answer. With that, Nerina led Marina back to the surface, where the sun was rising over the horizon. The blue light that had called Marina here faded into the morning sky, but she knew the journey was just beginning. Weeks passed, and Marina returned to her village, but she was no longer the same girl. She had a mission now, and every day she spoke to people about the ocean, its beauty, its magic, and the dangers it faced. At first, no one believed her. They thought her stories were just the wild imaginations of a young girl. But Marina didn't give up. She organized beach cleanups, taught the children about protecting marine life, and shared the knowledge she had learned at the International Sea Station. Slowly but surely, people began to listen. They saw the changes in the ocean. The waters were clearer, the fish more abundant. It was as if the sea itself was thanking them for their efforts. One day, as Marina stood on the shore, watching the sunset, she heard a familiar sound. The soft, distant hum of the ocean's magic. She smiled and held the glowing seashell close to her ear. The ocean's voice whispered once more, "Thank you, Marina. You've reminded the world of what it had forgotten." But this was not the end of Marina's journey. It was only the beginning. For the sea, in all its magic and mystery, had many more secrets to reveal. And Marina, now the voice of the ocean, would continue her quest, bringing hope and healing to both the waters below and the world above. And so the ocean's magic lived on, through Marina, through the sea station, and through everyone who remembered the truth, that we are all connected, and that the future of the ocean is the future of the earth. And who knows, perhaps one day you too will hear the call of the sea.